Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have a little bit of an interesting topic to discuss. This is regarding Bwipo and his potential future, because I know a lot of people have been asking about him. I had some comments recently about like, hey, any news about Bwipo? What's going on with Bwipo? Where's he going to be next year? Yada, yada, yada. As we continue to hear more and more rumors and both official announcements from the LCS and LEC teams. We have not heard much about Bwipo just yet, but we do have this tweet from Rich's Wrath. This is H2K Rich, I don't know, founder, CEO, whatever you want to call it, I believe, of H2K. It says right there, founder of H2K. He is European, so I want to address him correctly. One of the biggest wankers in the esports scene, Rich's Wrath. He tweeted out this. He said, Bwipo should role swap back to jungle. People forget that this guy legit had a legendary run in jungle with Fnatic, smashing all the best EU junglers at the time in playoffs. And if you guys remember, when Bwipo did a role swap in the summer split of 2021, I believe, he went from top lane and then Adam came in, Bwipo went to jungle. I believe this is when Self-Made was sent over to Team Vitality, and Fnatic ended up doing pretty well. They actually made it to Worlds. Now, yes, Worlds did not go very well for them, but this was, the upset drama with Adam, Niski, all that happening. So I don't really think that team or Bwipo in the jungle ever really got a fair shake internationally, but one split in the jungle, one Worlds appearance. I don't believe they won the LEC title that year, but Bwipo did have overall a pretty successful role swap. Then, again, he ends up going back to top lane, goes to Team Liquid, doesn't go so well. So should he role swap jungle? I don't know. Why are we talking about this tweet specifically? It's not for Rich's opinion. It's for this. LEC Wooloo tweets out, it was considered during the offseason. Now, was it? So, it was considered by Bwipo. Was it considered by other teams? Did other teams offer him any jungle positions? Did he try out for any jungle positions? What is going on? I don't know for sure, but it is at least a little bit interesting. Now, there were some other interesting comments here, like this guy saying, hey, isn't there a bigger hole in the top lane talent? Saying that, hey, the West has some decent junglers. The West doesn't really have many decent top laners, so shouldn't it theoretically be easier for Bwipo? Yeah, sure, especially considering Bwipo is really one of the best Western top laners of all time. But as of recently, he has not been so great, and he was not that good in 2022. He was fine, but he wasn't that great. And most concerning to me were some of his comments regarding things like him wanting to play weak side and feeling like he is a better weak side player and that Team Liquid is going to be better off playing strong side for Hansama, diverting resources away from him. And that was a little bit concerning to me because we already have tons of weak side Western top laners who go and try to play weak side internationally and just get absolutely smashed. And if the meta needs you to play some different champions or whatever, they're not accustomed to that. And even when they do play weak side like tanks into tanks, they still end up getting smashed. So it's really not all that great. And historically, one of the biggest strengths of Bwipo has not just been weak side. It's not like he's known as like the weak side king or anything like this. He has been a guy with a huge champion pool who can always bring out these crazy flexible picks. You can put resources into him. He's the guy, he's always stealing his jungle's camps and he's stealing the other team's Krugs in the top lane, all this stuff. And he'll pop off of some carry performances domestically and internationally. Again, this guy has played in a world final in the top lane before. But it doesn't really seem like we're at that stage in Bwipo's career anymore. And like some other people have said, this version of Bwipo, as we see him today, might be better off as a jungler. And I think that is actually pretty interesting. And it will be interesting to see going forward if Bwipo will consider the role swap, if other teams will consider the role swap, and just the discussion back and forth between whether or not people think it would be better off for Bwipo to be a top laner or a jungler. Coming into 2022, I was very excited to see him back in the top lane. I thought that did make the most sense. I thought he was fine as a jungler, but I always thought, hey, this guy at his best in the top lane is really fun and exciting to watch. But after seeing him in 2022, I think I'm ready for Bwipo to role swap back to jungle, and I think I'm ready for a team to take a chance on him because he's already proven a little bit how good he can be. But we'll have to see what happens. Pretty much it was this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Peace.